Over the weekend, local first responders took their time to brighten up some kids' evenings all across the greater area for those that are kids maybe in some tough positions in the hospital, battling diseases and other conditions that are out of their control. Over the weekend, police and first responders from across greater West Bloomfield and neighboring communities began their journey to Corewell Health's Moonbeams for Sweet Dreams close to home at Gino's Pizzeria and Restaurant in Keego Harbor as they prepared to greet kids for the annual event. Local officers from both Bloomfield Township's Police Department and Orchard Lake told our team why this is one of their favorite ways to reach out to the community beyond the duties of their day-to-day work.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. There's no greater feeling. We become police officers to protect and serve, but also to give back to our communities. And if this is another way we can do it, it means so much to us, and it really makes us proud to be out here, especially in uniform with our lights, and hopefully spread a little bit of cheer to these kids on these cold nights leading up to the holidays. When I started coming, though, it was years ago, and I was just newly married, and it does mean a little bit more to me now with, two young kids at home. It definitely hits you a little different, and you get the meaning a little bit more.
If you notice, there are civilians here, non-law enforcement people here, and they're going to light it up too and be a part of it. And it's good for us as law enforcement and the community to see us in this capacity and not always see us in the other capacity. This is a good moment for everybody involved.
I am hoping that we can continue this. This will be a yearly event, and maybe each year we could just keep getting bigger and bigger.
That is Bobby LeBlanc, one of the many people that were behind the gathering of these officers and other first responders in Keego Harbor as they all made their way together one by one in a line to Royal Oak in order to help greet those kids as part of this annual tradition, a beautiful tradition put on by Corewell Health. And Bobby says she holds the gathering close to her heart, knowing how much it means to these kids to get that kind of support from their community.
These poor children that are in the hospital are suffering from something. For this they look forward to this. They're going to be stuck. Who wants to be here in the hospital on a holiday? So this is just for let them know that the community is out here and we're rooting for them, that they get better. Been in contact with Lisa Muma, who started this. She's told me that the kids just get so excited and so overwhelmed they can't wait. That's why we decorated some of the tow trucks and made sure we had the Grinch and Santa on them.
Other volunteers like Leslie Jacobs, a troop leader in local scouting, told us that this also serves as a great lesson for the kids who also were out there with our local officers and other first responders with J&J Towing from the local area to participate in Moonbeams for Sweet Dreams. Jacobs told us it's a great lesson for kids to learn about the impact of first responders but beyond their regular day-to-day service and what it means to show their support for other kids their age that may be in difficult positions.
It's basically what we teach them about being kind to others and giving goodness back. And so this is just one example of what we do throughout the year to give back to our community.
How does this make you guys feel about the first responders, that they come out and do this for the kids?
We definitely acknowledge them. We appreciate all that they do, and it's nice to see the good work that they do. First responders are extremely important to the community.
Great support from the kids in our community, as well as from our first responders, including our local police officers, many of whom told us that this is something they look forward to each and every year. They come back to this because of the way that it warms their heart, and they're able to see how one little bit of impact they have on these kids can go such a long way by just showing their simple support.
Yeah, so Bloomfield Township, our police department's been doing this for years. As soon as they came out, we heard about it. We knew it was something we wanted to get involved with, come down the road and support all these kids, especially during the holiday season. It's nice to see a lot of friends from our neighboring communities, and they're all out here to support. And, we all have good hearts, and we really enjoy this event. I really enjoy seeing all the other law enforcement and fire departments come out here to do this as well.
This is a wonderful event, and we have a huge turnout from police departments and fire departments all over the Oakland County area, and it's a wonderful event to help keep the spirit of the kids up. So this is actually my first time. There's several officers that have done it in the past, and I've talked to some of the nurses that work here, and they said the kids just light up when they see us all. I'm happy to see all of the agencies here and the administrators involved with those agencies, like my police chief, Gomez, supporting this event, and all the other chiefs in the area supporting this event.
Always a beautiful display that is organized by Corewell Health, their annual Moonbeams for Sweet Dreams, supporting kids that are in their children's hospital with support from the community. A beautiful light show to light up their holiday nights, and a great showing of support from so many of our local first responders, including the Orchard Lake Police Department, the West Bloomfield Police Department, Keego Harbor, the Fire Department, and so many more. Great to see out in Royal Oak and from right here in our community, including some additional support from local businesses like J&J Towing and Gino's Pizzeria and Restaurant.